Good morning. Well, I guess it's afternoon. Today is one of my rare days off on a weekend. I'm not doing a market today, and my apartment feels like a disaster zone, honestly. So I'm going to try to take advantage of the downtime today and do a little decluttering. So I hope y'all are ready for a little declutter with me. Specifically, we are going to be tackling my little business nook area. It's where I keep all of my inventory that I need to process and all of my miscellaneous finders keepers supplies. It's also where I put all my thrift hauls when I show my friends what I've gotten, or my estate sale hauls. And literally right now it looks like a bomb went off. So I really need to figure out a way to tidy it up and just get my apartment living room back into a respectable state. I hate feeling like my apartment is a mess, so this is really necessary for my mental health. I also get distracted so easily. I really want to watch Stranger Things at the same time, but I know I can't because I'm gonna watch Stranger Things and not declutter. So the goal here is to stay disciplined, stay locked in, don't get distracted, and tidy up to the best of my ability. So let's get into it. I'm gonna ask you to hold me accountable as well. This is what we're working with. It probably doesn't look like it's that bad, but in my head it is. I just hate seeing stuff everywhere. We definitely need to take care of all this. Need to take care of all that. And I've got these 2 storage bins that I need to empty / reallocate. This top bin is all stuff that I need to tag and process. I want to put it into that black hammer. And then this bottom storage bin is all stuff that I need to repair at some point. So that's going to stay there, but I want to clear out that top one and put stuff that I've already tagged and is market ready in that top bin. This is a little thrift haul that I need to take care of. Vacuum is out because I definitely need to vacuum my rug, and then straightening up my couch is a little something easy. But welcome to my living room. This is the before. Before this video gets too intimate and you see me hustling around cleaning my apartment, I feel like I should introduce myself. Hello, my name is Riley and I make vintage and small business content. You should follow me on Instagram at FindersKeepersPod, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Obligatory Alani ASMR. Okay, I feel like since I'm not allowed to watch Stranger Things, I'm gonna put a CD on. We're gonna choose a CD.
Oh boy.
A little cozy cleaning fit check, chaperone, and sweatpants. I always feel like I can be more focused when I have natural light coming in, so definitely want to open these up. I got this crate for markets to put shopping bags in, but it is so bulky. It is not practical at all, so I do want to figure out an alternative, but we'll get to that when we get to it. First things first is clearing out this bin. I have this Taylor Swift Afghan blanket. I had a phase where I was collecting these, and I do have most of them, but then I realized I really only like the ones that are her album covers or have her face on them. So I already have a blanket that has all of these little pictures on it separate. So I have 4 blankets out of this one. So I've decided I'm going to sell this one. So that is going in the ready to be tagged hamper. I know that the Sabrina Carpenter album was controversial when it came out with the album art, and the criticisms are valid. I'm not going to say that nobody should be offended, because if you're offended, then clearly there's something to be offended about. But I'm just a simple girl, and if I can have a little bop, do a little shimmy to it, that's enough for me. A lot of this inventory that I'm processing right now was from a Euro vintage wholesale order that I got. That was amazing. So I'm really excited to process this actually. We are getting somewhere. Okay, so here's the deal. I can sew pretty well. I can definitely repair things really well. And because of that, I am not averse to picking up damaged items because I know that I can rehabilitate them and I can fix them. But lately, my collection of items to repair has gotten so big and it's overwhelming. So I do think I need to stop sourcing until I fix these items, because with the items I'm about to put into this bin, I'm worried it's not even gonna be able to shut. So that's just me being real with y'all. I need to actually get to these repair items. The damages are a combination of things too. It's like some things that are just missing a button and it's a really easy fix. Like I just need to replace the button. Some of them have stains, so I want to do a dye job and like go through and dye. Some of them are more significant, where it's like a big hole that I need to patch, or the zipper's busted and I need to replace the zipper. And even though most of these are pretty small, easy things to fix, the thought that I will eventually have to get to the more significant projects, that's what puts me off to it. So I need to get over that hump, and maybe next time I'll do a repair my vintage items with me video, because I think I do better when I can do some parallel play and like have y'all or have somebody in the room with me and hold me accountable to actually do it. What's a shame is I have a lot of really nice plus size items in here that I definitely want to be able to get on the rack soon, because my plus size inventory sells really fast. So I want to be able to repair these items and get some new options out there. This is a really cute little skirt, but I need to add some chain links to it. It's supposed to connect there. This one, I just need to go back over the seam. Some of the stitches are unraveling. This one, we've got a hole right on the seam, so another easy fix. Not bad. This is another plus size item. It is so cute. It's very Stevie Nicks, this velvet skirt. But as you can see, the fringe on the bottom is so tangled. I think I'm just gonna chop it off. And then this is a gorgeous handmade wedding dress. Do I sell wedding dresses? Not really, but I found this at an estate sale and just thought it was so beautiful. It's very Gunny Sacks inspired, but it's a little discolored on the hem. I don't really want to dye it because it's like a nice wedding dress. So I think I just need to take a deep clean to it and see if I can get any discoloration out that way. But if not, maybe black would be cool. It'd be kind of gothic at that point, like proper gothic. Let me know how you think I should address that. And this is a 1930s slip dress. It has a little hole in the back. That's something I'll have to patch. And then the most gorgeous red leather jacket, but it's missing a button. So I need to find a button that I can replace it with. And then lastly, this precious little Betsy Johnson cardigan. It's got some slight discoloration on the back. I don't know if you can see it, but I think I'm just gonna dye it like a darker purple to maintain the integrity of the garment. Okay, we're getting somewhere. An empty bin makes me feel better. Now we're gonna take all of the items that are already tagged and get them in this bin. I have really gotten so many nice pieces this year. I was actually looking at my inventory tracking and my records this past week and realized that I've sold almost everything I've sourced this year. I've got maybe 100 items that I'm carrying over into the next year, and I bought 1,200 items this year. So 100 out of 1,200 items that I'm carrying into a new year feels really good. It's encouraging to see that people are buying what I'm picking up and like what I'm curating. So it's an encouraging thought to kind of end the year on. However, something that was challenging about this year was so many flop markets. I worked really hard this year. I'm gonna be real. I did like double the amount of markets this year that I did last year, and I could feel it. And I think my apartment could feel it too. That's why I feel so overwhelmed and like my space is so untidy and unkept, because I've been out of my apartment so much. Last year I did a lot more finders keepers work in my apartment, like online listings. This year I was out there doing markets and it did not pay off, let me tell you. I had so many bad markets this year, and I know it's a hard time overall with the economy. And just like some financial insecurity this year. But I literally had so many markets where like after gas and after my time, or because of weather trauma and weather events, I like broke even or did not make a profit, which is such a horrible feeling. So now that I've kind of had those experiences of my time and effort not paying off because of markets, I want to be a lot more selective going into next year, and really just stick to the markets that have been proven successful for me. So if that means I'm only doing 2 markets a month, then that means I'm only doing 2 markets a month. And I need to just come to terms with that and channel my energy and channel my work into other revenue streams that are not pop-up markets. So that's my plan for next year. All right, going back in. Yeah, there's no way all this is gonna fit. Huh? You know, in retrospect, I probably should have flipped it. I probably should have put all the stuff that I need to tag in the clear bin and all the stuff that has been tagged in the hamper, because the quantities are kind of opposite. Oh well, I can't, it's too late, I'm committing. I have still so much inventory that I could not fit in here. So this bin is now going to become things that are tagged on this side and things that are ready to be tagged on this side. But I'm gonna try to keep it seasonal. So like I'll prioritize sweaters and jackets for this bin. I say as I put a non-sweater and non-jacket in the bin. These two things I'm keeping left out because I think I'm gonna keep them for myself. Okay, I have this tote bag, which right now I'm keeping all of my extra $5 items in. I wanna empty it out so I can potentially use it as a replacement for that white crate. So we're gonna try to clear some stuff out of that. This is from like 3 years ago. I like took all the items that I sold at a market and put the tags in there. Why did I do that? And then I like never took them out. I think this is literally from the year 2022. So now I have this empty Hannah Montana box. So I'm gonna put some loose purses in that, purses that I need to tag. So purses are moved. And now I just have a few $5 items left in this that I'm gonna transfer to a different big bag because I wanna take these to my next market. And I wanna empty this tote bag to use to transport my shopping bags for customers. I also rediscovered these shoes that I forgot I had, Ferragamo little ballet flats, but they have like insoles stuck in them. So I have to figure out how to fix that. If you know how to get permanently fused soles out of shoes, please let me know. Okay, I feel like it doesn't look like I've done a lot, but I feel like I've done a lot. I've cleared off the majority of my working counter space. I do have these little Lennox boxes that I need to figure out what to do with. Fun fact, it's Kermit and Miss Piggy. And I honestly haven't decided if I want to keep these or not. So, okay, I might just put them down here for now. These bags, I can't really do anything with them yet because these are shoes that I want to sell, but I haven't tagged them yet because I want to get rid of all the shoes I currently have. So I guess I can move them to a nicer area. Make them look a little bit more intentional. That's better, right? And then these two bags, so good. It's an estate sale haul from last week, and I'm just leaving them out for now because I want to film a video with them, film a little haul. But it's also almost all beaded items, like sequins, really thin thread. So I want to keep them separate because I don't want them to snag on each other. So that's why they're in separate bags for now. But I guess I could consolidate. Yeah, let's consolidate. I can put a bag in a bag. I'm tired, guys. I don't want to keep putting stuff away. I just want to sit on the couch. But we're not done yet. So it's time to lock back in. Next, I'm gonna tackle this giant stack of papers that's on my desk. This is all like business documents and receipts that I need to put away to hold on for taxes. Paper organization time. Some of these receipts are from August, which means I have not cleared off my desk since August. That is so tragic. All right, this thing is busting at the seams. I can't maintain any more documents this year. We're finally at the stage where I can sweep, which feels great. I haven't seen this much floor in this area of my apartment, maybe since I moved in. Crazy. This is a sculpture I made in high school. I have dreams of hanging it up in my shop one day when I have a brick and mortar shop. All right, I think I'm finally at a stopping point. It's not as clear as I would have loved for it to be, but I think I've done what I can. I think I have to get to a point where I can take some stuff to my storage unit and then I can see some more of my floor space. But just the fact that I was able to sweep and vacuum is pretty significant. So I consider this a successful decluttering cleaning day. It always feels good to feel like I've got my life back together a little bit, especially after being so go, go, go for like months in a row, honestly. Literally just have a weekend day where I can stay home and get my life together and like be in lounge clothing. It's quite rejuvenating, honestly. So even though I'm like kind of wiped out from being on my feet and moving around for the last couple of hours, I feel at peace knowing that my apartment is in a better place and I can actually like settle down and feel comfortable in my home. I think I'm going to reward myself with some Stranger Things time now. I've really been thinking about it. I'm so excited for the new season and want to have like some recapping of the previous seasons. So that's what I'm going to devote the rest of my afternoon to. Maybe next time we can do a decluttering of my storage unit because I definitely need to get to that eventually too. But thanks for joining me and parallel playing with me at this time. I hope y'all are proud of me because I'm proud of myself. This was a long time coming. I think I'm going to be on a little bit of a market break for the next couple months. So I'm really wanting to do some more of this slower paced content, whether it's organizing my apartment, organizing my business spaces, doing some admin work, or going through more of the behind the scenes of how I run a vintage business without a brick and mortar and like what that entails. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. Let me know what you're interested in seeing instead of the market diaries while I enter my market break time. Until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what other slower paced videos you'd want to see from me, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.